Under the concept of store layout, we are going to study the types of store layout. So there is no use of bringing the product which is not in demand in the minds of the customers. Based on the price of the product, only the customer can make the purchase decision. The customer get aware of that particular product and he can make the purchase decision. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I am Mr. Hemant Kumar from the Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. Today we are going with the session 4 of Unit 3, that is retail operations of the subject retail management for 5th semester BCom students. This is the agenda of today's session, that we are going with the concept of category management. Under the concept of category management, we are going to study the 4 P's of the category management. As we had studied early, so the 4 P's of a marketing mix. So product, price, place and promotion. Here also in the category management there are 4 P's, that is product, price, place and promotion, which is going to influence the category management, the management of the category or the segmentation of the product in the retail outlet. The next concept is store layout. So under the concept of store layout, we are going to study the types of store layout, which is very important in the exam point of view. Both the concept, whether it is a category management and the store layout, both the concept is very important in the exam point of view. This question they may ask for 5 marks. This question they definitely ask for 10 marks. Please get prepared for these questions. Category management. What is this category management? Each and every retail outlet, so there is a segmentation of the product. Means they are going to categorize the product in a different or the systematic way. So in one row there will be a perishable product, in one row there will be a durable product, another row there will be a FMCG product. In this way that they are going to divide into categories and they are going to allocate the product. Category management is a systematic and the collaborative approach. So as I said, it is a systematic and it is going to collaborate all the goods or the merchandise of the organization. It is a systematic approach. There is a system in the merchandise management that enables an organization to understand its spending patterns across all the categories of the products and the services. So this category management enables the retail outlet to know about the spending patterns about the categories of product. So as we know, in a retail unit we are supposed to keep a various categories of a product that is demanded by the customer. So there is no use of bringing the product which is not in demand in the minds of the customers. So we are supposed to bring the product which is in demand in the minds of the customers, right? Similarly, this category management is going to represent the goods or the segment of the goods, what kind of the goods, what quantity of the goods will be bought in the retail outlet and what quantity of the good will be sold in a specified period of time. Okay, so all the things will be entered in a digital system. That digital system we call it as a computerized replenishment system. In the computerized replenishment system, we are supposed to enter all the data so that it is very easy to know the data. What is the inventory that we bought? What is the outgo of the organization? What are the things that we had bought to the outlet and which are all the things that had gone from the outlet, means which had the things that had been purchased by the customers. Analyze supplier performance, market trends and the category dynamics. So this system also analyze the supplier performance, means how is the supply chain is going to work in the various segments of the product. Means there is no regular supply of each and every segment of the product. So one product may be regularly in supply and another product may not be regular in supply. So it is going to manage or it is going to collect the relevant information regarding the supply of that particular group of product. And market trends. So whatever the product that the retailer is going to bring to his outlet, so that product must be trend in the market. So if he bring the product which is not at all in the trend, he bring the product which is not at all be demanded by the customer, so the product may not get sold in the outlet. And again, the category dynamic. So it keep on changing from one time to other time. He must use the strategic ideas, strategy towards the sales, right? So he is supposed to use the master plan to make the good sale and to make the good available for all the category of customers. Develop sourcing strategies that align with the business objectives. Develop sourcing strategies that align with the business objective. So he is going to develop the outsource way which is very helpful or the beneficial for the business objective. As we know, what will be the objectives of the business? What are the objectives of an entrepreneur? To maximize the sales, to maximize the profit. So by doing this kind of the activity, so we can maximize the sales, means we can reach out to the goals of the business. Again, 4 P's of a category management. So in the previous session we had studied the 4 P's of a marketing mix, that is a product, price, place and promotion. Here in the category management also this 4 P's plays a vital role. So as we know, in the category management, what we are supposed to categorize? We are supposed to categorize the merchandise goods, that is nothing but the product. So it is the way of distribution of the product in a systematized way. Which one? The category management. Products plays a vital role. So the price of the product also plays a vital role. Based on the price of the product only the customer can make the purchase decision. And the place where the outlet is located. This is a very important thing that must be in the mindset of the retailer, because the customer can only make the purchase decision based on the place where the outlet is located. The customer doesn't wish to go for a longer distance to purchase a commodity. He wishes to purchase the product which is very near outlet. Promotion. So the sales of the product, the future of the business also depends upon the promotional activities that is done by the organization. Means any kind of the companies, they must be capable of doing all the kinds of the promotional activities, marketing activities, advertising activities, whether through online, whether through offline. They must conduct a motivational program, they must conduct a development program, they must conduct a, they are supposed to use the various kinds of the strategies to sell the product. Hence these are the factors that is going to influence the category management to reach out the goals, the ultimate goals of the retailer. Store layout or store designing. What is this store layout is about? This store layout is also known as the store designing. So what is actually the store layout is? Say for an example, there is a retail outlet. Its measurement is 20 by 80. So what is this store layout is about? So this store layout is about the systematic arrangement of the product, or the way how the customers are going to enter the store, how the customers are going to exit from the store. Means say for an example, it is going to make the plan regarding the entry and the exit of the customer, where the customers get entry, how the design must be made to attract the customers, where must be the cash counter must be allocated in the retail outlet, and in the same way how we can provide, how we can facilitate to the consumers. So these are the plan making thing. Store layout is also known as the layout design or the store design. So it is a way of designing the stores. Here they are going to design in such a way that where the racks must come and how the racks must be arranged. Okay, so there are various kinds of the way of the arrangement of the racks in a store or the retail outlet. So it is going to facilitate the way of designing the racks in the store, and what kind of the product must be placed in what kind of the place it is going to say. A retail store layout is a term used to describe how the retailers set up their merchandise, product display and the fixtures in a store. So how they are going to place the merchandise, product or the fixtures in the stores. As we know, they are going to place the furnitures and fixtures primarily, and after that they are going to place the product very attractively, so that the customers get attracted. To grab the mindset of the customers, they are going to arrange in a systematized way, because the way that customers interact with the product, it affects their purchasing behavior. So there must be a interaction of the customer with the product, which is going to influence the purchase decision of the product. Means while arranging the product, the storekeeper, he must show the features of the product, price of the product, quantity of the product, and also the offers and discounts of that particular product, so that the customer get aware of that particular product and he can make the purchase decision. So what happens, he just had kept a product, not arranged it in a better way, means he doesn't have any kind of a board, banners, advertisement, anything. Okay, so the customers is not at all aware of that particular product. How can he purchase that particular product, right? So by seeing the advertisement, by seeing the banners, by seeing the flex, so the customer may aware of the product and he can make the purchase decision. It is very important part of the retail outlet. A retail store outlet involves strategically using the space available to the influence the customer experience. Whatever the place that is available in the retail shop, he is going to make that place the best utilization, and he must utilize that place for the distribution of all the kinds of the things, and it must look in a very attractive way, so that the customer should purchase the product immediately, as early as possible. Means the product which is in demand, the retailer, he is going to place such a kind of product in the top row. Means the product which is not at all in the demand, the product will be placed in the bottom row of the rack. So what is the reason? As soon as the customer enters the retail shop, he is going to see all the product that is in the top row. He does not focus on the bottom row product that is available, right? So he is going to facilitate the product that is in demand. He is going to facilitate the product as per the taste and preferences of the consumers. The main intention is to maximize the sales. In the same way, the sales get increased, the profit get increased. Indirectly, the maximization of the profit is the main intention of a retail business. Types of store layout. There are various types of store layout that we are going to study. Only 6 type of store layout. The first one is grid layout. What is this grid layout is about? A grid floor plan is also called as the straight layout. So this grid layout is also known as the straight layout. Use a grid like arrangement to create a series of parallel easels and displays. So here all the product that had been placed in the organization, all the product that had been placed in a retail outlet in a grid way, means it is not in a systematized way, means all the product are kept in the way that he can purchase the product at any part of the time. Say for an example, this is an outlet. This grid way means he is going to place the product in the different kinds of way, so that it is very beneficial for the customers to make a purchase decision. They are great if you have a lot of the merchandise, as they maximize every inch of the available floor space, including the corners. So they are going to utilize the complete floor space, including the every corner. So it is going to occupy the complete floor space, so it does not waste any corner of the floor, so that the customer, he must feel very comfortable to make purchase the product. Loop design. So these are the various kinds of the design that is used by the retailers. A loop floor plan, sometimes called as the racetrack layout. So how the loop floor plan will be like? It is like a racetrack. So this is a retail outlet. So it will be, the product will be arranged like a racetrack, right? So the product all get arranged like a racetrack, so that the customer can see each and every product individually. Creates as a guide shopping experience. It is going to create as a guide for the shopping experience. Means there will be a board or there will be advertisement which is going to represent the quality and the product. It features a defined pathway throughout the store. So it is going to make a defined pathway. It is well defined. This is not well defined. So this is defined pathway throughout the store, means it is going to utilize the each and every corners of a store, exposing the customers to every item on display. It is going to expose the customer towards all the product that had been displayed for the customers. So means in this path all the products will be placed so that the customer can view the product and he can make a purchase decision. Free flow or mixed path. A free flow or a mixed retail store layout uses different display types. Okay, so it is going to use the different kinds of the display type. For example, there is a no proper arrangement of the product. So either he can arrange the racks in this way, he may arrange the racks in this way, he may arrange the racks in this way. So it is like free flow. So the customer can walk out wherever he want and he can pick the product whichever he want. There is no set path allowing customers to shop freely. So there is no set path. So there is a no proper set path that is going to allow the customers to purchase the product freely. There is no proper path. The customer can walk wherever they want and they can purchase the product whichever he want. Diagonal. Diagonal floor plan are the variation of the grid layout. So it is something which is similar to the grid layout. They feel more open to the grid layout. So when compared to the grid layout, it feels very open when compared to the grid layout, which improves the visibility and the promotes more browsing. So in terms of a grid layout, so it is very hard for the customer to find the product in next or the other row. So in this path, the customers can visualize the product very easily when compared to the grid way. Forced path. So what is this forced path? Means in any kind of the retail outlet, so there is a direction telling that you must go straight, you must turn right, you must go left, you must go right. So in the same way, there is a forced path for the customers. Means here the customer get entry and here the customer may get exit, right? So the customer get entry and here the customer get exit. So this is the way the customers are going to shop, and he can go in only one way, so he cannot travel two-way, right? So he must only travel from one way based on the indications that is given in the retail outlet. Forced path or the grid floor plan are the store layout which one pathway that guides the customers. It is a single pathway that is going to guide the customers. As I said, he can travel only in one direction. He cannot travel in a reverse direction, which is going to guide the path. Means there are some kind of a board which is going to guide the customers for their purchase. There are some kinds of the board which is going to represent or to guide the customers for their purchase. Customers throughout the store. So that board will be throughout the store. Utility, dropping them off the checkout area. So it is going to drop the customers. This pathway is going to drop the customers to the checkout area. Means one side the customer get entered, so he make purchase, make after the checkout he can go out, right? So it is going to send the customer to the checkout area. Angular. So it is a different kind of a path which is angular in nature. Angular floor plans use many smaller displays. So it is going to use a very small display in the tables, right? So angular floor plan, it is going to show the small display in the center of the store. So it is going to show the display in the center of the store to create a dynamic shopping experience that highlights a smaller number of the product. So if the product is very small in quantity or there is a small number of the product that is available to the retailer, he can use this kind of the methodology. The table display, as I said, it is going to placed in a table. A table display automatically draw the customer attention. So this table display automatically what it is going to do, it is going to draw the attention of the customer. It is going to attract the customer towards the table. Means what happens when you enter the retail outlet, there are a number of products. So which product that you are going to visualize first? So it matters a lot. In the same way, here in this angular path, so that they are going to keep a very small quantity of the product which get attracted very easily, because there is a small number of the product, which makes this layout highly engaging and promotes interactions with all the products of the floor. So it is going to help the customer to interact with all the product that is available in the layout. Means what happens if there is a n number of product, he cannot interact with each and every product, yes or no? So usually this kind of the things will be kept in a gold or silver shop, right? The angular way of the arrangement will be done in gold or silver shop. The reason is they are going to keep a very small quantity of the particular product, and they are going to arrange in such a way that it must attract the customers. The gold and silver shop is the best example for this kind of the layout. And when it comes in terms of the first path, the exhibition is the best example for the first path way of the distribution of the merchandise. In next session, we are going with the Unit 4, that is retail marketing mix. Here in the retail marketing mix that we are going to study about the 4 P's of retail marketing mix, that is a product, price, place and promotion. We are supposed to go with all the 4 P's of a retail marketing mix. This is also a very important concept in the exam point of view. Definitely, they are going to ask around 30 marks for this unit. In final exam, they are going to ask around 30 marks for this unit, that is Unit 4, the retail marketing mix. It is one of the very important unit among all the units of the retail management. Thank you.